Unfortunately, we're both like updating and retraining the nervous system once it gets really sensitized. And it's not easy because it means that the like alarm detection in your nervous system has become hypersensitive, and it now is throwing up these alarms and these symptoms and these experiences in your body and in your brain that are making you have a really bad time. And I think it's hard because there are so many different ways that people are telling you that you can fix it. And I think that's the most hopeful part of it, is that lots of people are fixing it, whereas before you were just like screwed. What I have found to be most helpful and the principles that I really, really believe in when it comes to desensitizing your nervous system and retraining that alarm and threat detection in your system is learning how to do less about it. And that's really hard for us because we want the tools, we want the 10-step process, we want anything that gives us certainty and more or less guarantees that if we implement it, we're going to get better because we so desperately want our symptoms to go away. But that's another pitfall that people fall into, is realizing that it's not about making the symptoms go away. It's about retraining the system that is creating these symptoms. That's why I like to talk about the things that have been most helpful on my journey, where I really felt like there was a pivot. I really felt like that was when things really started to shift for me, is when I was like, I need to do less. I need to spend less time focusing on healing. I need to spend less time trying to do my way out of this, and instead kind of shift away from that obsessive, compulsive way I have of doing things and into something else. But what I do want to say is that it can be a slippery slope when you really follow down all these passive nervous system regulation and doing all these tools and doing something every time something uncomfortable shows up. The bigger issue I think we've all got ourselves into is that we don't have any tolerance for discomfort or any tolerance for uncertainty. And that's why these symptoms drive us crazy. But I think there's a reason for that. I think that going through the experience of your nervous system becoming sensitized and developing these chronic symptoms and feeling like you're going absolutely insane is a gift in the end, if you can see it that way, if you can use it to its full, extent.